Hey guys, this is Media Gaze, and I'm back playing Icewind Dale. Now, my last video kind of cut out at the end, but we're still in the same spot, and we're gonna equip these items and then see if we can afford to buy a little more armor for everybody. So we'll give Hank. I think we're gonna give him his bow at first. We'll give Eric. I'm gonna take this down. The shield. I'm gonna give Bobby his club. We'll probably find a better weapon for him later. And then whatever magic weapon we find, we can use that. Diana. Primarily be using the sling. And Sheila. Be using her bow. Oh, I think I got an extra bow. That's alright. And Presto will be using a sling, mostly. Until you get higher level, everyone has to kind of stay in the back. Looking good. Now see if we can afford a few more pieces of armor. We can get Sheila. Oops. Get her some leather armor. And we'll get Hank some chainmail. We'll get Eric some chainmail. And we're going to get Sheila some chainmail. Because you don't want to... I mean, we'll probably find more armor as we go. But you don't want to just run around naked and hope you'll find armor. So we're just going to give him the basic armor to start with. Chainmail, it's just basic armor. Well, I'm sure we'll find better. For Eric. And for Sheila. I mean, Diana, and then this is for Sheila. I think we're looking good. Alright, let's go. We need to go find the inn, because we need to rest. Because we're pretty damaged.
It will be done.
Just head down to the inn.
It will be done.
Quimby. Greetings, traveler! My name is Quimby, and I welcome you to my inn. Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic. Ah, enthusiastic, yes. It is rare that I get any travelers at this time of year. Thus I want all my guests to feel welcome. Haha. Indeed. Have you heard any interesting news lately, Quimby? Actually, yes. The whole town's been talking about the upcoming expedition into the spine of the world. Excitement! Really? Tell me more about this expedition. Well, Hrothgar, no doubt, will be leading the expedition. I've heard that Ascalia, the initiate at the temple, is going, though I suppose Everard will stay behind to minister the town. There's a dwarf named Hildreth who is going along as well, and even Pamba has agreed to go. Ah, what a grand adventure it will be. That's interesting. All those guys are all gonna die. That's interesting. How about a room, Quimby? Now, I should be able to rest and get my hit points back. This is peasant. Only costs like 1 gold. This can't be very good. And I think we'll take merchant. Will be good. And we're gonna rest, and hopefully we'll get our hit points back. If not, we'll have to heal. Okay, we got our hit points back, and 13 hours have passed as we healed our wounds. So let's go. It could be nighttime now. Yeah.
I don't mind.
We're gonna investigate this town a little more before we do our main mission. 'Cause you never know what goodies you can find. So we'll check these buildings. We're a little better suited for this now, in case there's monsters. Here's somebody. Let's let Sheila talk to him.
Acknowledged.
Gaspar. Well met, stranger. The name's Gaspar. Gaspar the fishmonger. What can I do for you this fine day? Fishmonger? This doesn't look like much of a fish shop. That's because it isn't, my friend. This is my home. I may be a fishmonger, but that doesn't mean I hawk fish like some street vendor. I deal in large quantities of dried knucklehead and scrimshaw, the bulk of which I keep stowed in my warehouse down on the shore. Dried what? Knucklehead trout. It's a rare fish found only in the lakes of the 10 towns. Their bones are used to produce valuable scrimshaw. What exactly is scrimshaw? Scrimshaw is simply a fancy name for carved bone. Since knucklehead trout are so rare, scrimshaw carvings made from their bones are particularly valuable. Scrimshaw from East Haven is prized by fine artists and craftsmen throughout the realms. You must make a decent amount of coin selling these fish. It's an honest living. I make most of my profit from trade, though. As a matter of fact, I have an important transaction in the work as we speak. What sort of transaction? The town's food stores are running dangerously low. My warehouse foreman, Churin, tells me that there may not be enough food to last through the coming winter. I've arranged a trade with old Galloway up in Sir Denval that we will keep our stomachs full well into next year. The caravan's due to arrive any day now. Very well. Best of luck to you. So we're going to look around this room. Yeah, nothing. So we're going to go outside.
Of course.
We'll check the next house. Here we go. It's a big building, so this could be something. Let's go on in.
Gladly. Well met, friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourself comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Where did you get all this stuff?
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Adventuring days? So you were retired then?
Semi-retired, actually. This region is still untamed and fraught with many dangers. I have had plenty of opportunities in the last few years to take up my sword and shield and do battle with those who threaten the safety of East Haven and its neighbors. In fact, I am planning such an expedition right now. That is what I wanted to speak to you about.
What sort of expedition?
We've received word from Kuldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains. I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kuldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
What sort of evil forces are we talking about?
I don't really know. The messenger wasn't too specific. I suppose if you want more details, you could ask old Everard over at the temple, but time's a-wasting. We need to get this expedition moving before the snows seal off the pass to Kuldahar. So what's it going to be? Are you in or out?
Well, I haven't talked to everybody yet. Sounds exciting. Count us in.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kuldahar within a few days. With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? Perhaps we can help.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store. He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business. Now, normally I take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So what is it you want me to do?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between Easthaven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year.
So you want me to do your expedition for you? Is that what you're saying?
Once you find it, see the caravan safely to Easthaven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey. Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kuldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Okay, he wants us to go and rescue this caravan.
Yes?
But as he was explaining that,
Understood.
Sheila was walking over here. And she was looking inside this closet. See? I got a bow. I could have, so you never know what you're going to find, but you do not want to, wait to find stuff. Alright, let's go. And I think I gotta go too, so I'm gonna come back and we're gonna look around this town a little more and then head out on our expedition. Okay, see you later. See you next time.